A little more than 70 years were almost up since our nation survived the Second World War. At all times, war has been and remains the greatest grief that brings pain, suffering, and death. But children in particular suffer the most from the war. This wound remains with them for entire life. And it doesn't matter whether it was 70 years ago or whether it's the present time. Today we've departed to the most remote settlements from the highways. The path to these villages was severely broken and destroyed. We informed several residents from the villages about our arrival, and we were very impressed when we saw a lot of elderly people and a great number of mothers with their children. They were of all ages, but there was something common on their faces, mainly grief, sadness, and sorrow. Our arrival was like a holiday for them. We brought these children a lot of warm clothes and toys that they picked up with pleasure. But there were very few smiles on their faces. They perceived the misfortune that this war has brought to our country as mature adults. In all ages, nations experienced war as a horrible tragedy, and today the residents in these remote villages are considerably vulnerable. In the cities, water and electricity supply is restored at times faster than in small villages. Therefore, people in these villages we visited have been living without light, gas and water throughout many months. Thanks God we could bring these local people a lot of foodstuffs and boxes, which were directed and delivered to us by Christians from different parts of Ukraine and even from our foreign brothers and sisters in Christ. Once Jesus Christ proclaimed, "You are the light of the world, so let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven." We express our huge gratitude to you, dear brothers and sisters, for your light that you bring to the homes of the destitute and needy. Given time is not enough to thank all of you for the way we can fulfill the covenants of Christ together with you and take care of these people. We were also able to take people drinking water from our well, thanks to our brothers from Ukraine and distant America, which during the wartime shares our pain and helps us to meet the basic needs of people. Our citizens and villagers are very grateful to all of you, dear brothers and sisters, for your indispensable assistance in our lives. We will be very appreciative to all of you for your prayerful support so that our children and grandchildren could finally acquire peace and see that desired end of the war as soon as possible, so that their faces weren't sad but were happy and delighted, and the light of Christ could shine in their homes. May God bless you and your families abundantly. We remember, appreciate, and love you with the love of Christ. God be with you forever and ever.